we? Might have to keep that in as a little intro. Alright. So, okay, let's go. Welcome to the Rich in Truth podcast. I have a very special guest today. I'm very excited. We already got talking before the cameras even started rolling. So let him introduce himself.
It's your boy Justo. You already know. I'm in the building.
Yeah.
Big up the session as well.
Yeah, definitely. Big up the session. You guys are doing your thing. I actually love that podcast. I actually watch it.
Seriously?
As a female. I know you was thinking that it's all man them that watch your stuff.
Yeah, I think I think it's just man them.
I love the chaos. No, us females watch it. I love the chaos. It's not serious. And it's good to see like men's point of view on things and stuff like that. So yeah. So obviously you was born in Congo.
Yes.
Is it French that you speak?
My first language is French.
That's your first language?
Yeah, that's my first language. But the country speaks Lingala.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I came from a wealthy background, a wealthy family.
Yeah.
So my first time going to school, private school, was a French old school. So my first language is French. And in my household, we only spoke French.
Okay, do me a favor, look in the camera and say Rich and Truth podcast is the best podcast in French.
Rich and Truth podcast. Oh, that's going to be difficult. Rich. Say that again, French. Rich and what?
Rich and Truth podcast.
Oh, man, that's good. It's going to be mad to say
Isn't it just saying like the words rich and then in and then rich, truth and then podcast rich. You'll probably say in English, no? And then is the best.
Rich. Yeah. You know what? French is very...
Is it? I did a little bit of French in school.
Rich. Okay. And rich and what? Rich and what?
Rich in truth.
Okay. Rich et vrai, c'est le best podcast maintenant.
Don't know. Oui, oui.
You
did. So obviously you said you grew up in a wealthy family.
Yeah.
So just give us like, obviously I know you've gone on other podcasts and I feel like explained like kind of your upbringing in depth.
Yeah.
But just for those who haven't seen those, just give us like a little summary. Yeah.
Okay. Grew up in a wealthy family, you know. Dad was a diamond trafficker. Granddad was a diplomat, worked for the government and all that. Mm-hmm. Got two brothers at the time. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Went to a good private school. French is my first language. A war broke out in the country. At one point, a war, something madness happening. I can't tell you what. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So from there, witnessed some crazy stuff that a child should not really witness, you know, in a war. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Granddad came and found me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think he just came back to grab what he wanted to grab, but I was in the house. Mm-hmm. You know? At that time, my whole family already traveled, came over here, was in France. Mm-hmm. You know, and then when my granddad grabbed me, boom, I kind of reunited with my whole entire family over there. Mm-hmm. You know, and never been back ever since. The whole situation.
Mm-hmm. So, you never been back. Is that something that you want to do, or do you feel like?
I think at this age now, I feel like I do want to go back, but I would love to go back tomorrow if the opportunity came, I'll go. But due to we're moving a bit too fast, but due to certain situation, I was dealing with immigration, so my citizenship was revoked. It was taken away from me. So it's like now, like the boys back to square one, and they're trying to do me dirty. So I said, hey, who cares? Let's get back. You know what I mean? Let's get it back. Mm-hmm. I'm here, so I'm getting it back.
Okay, amen. And I wish you got all well stuff on that, and I'm sure you will.
Thank you.
So just touching on, so I heard you in another podcast. It was a really sad incident with, I think it was your cousin. Mm-hmm. And I just wanted to know, like, did you ever get to hear from him again or speak to him or find out whatever happened to him?
No. After they took him, no, none of the families ever reunited with him or spoke to him. So we don't know if he's dead or alive. No one ever knows. No one don't know.
That must be like really like
You know what? Yeah, I don't really like to think about it too much, but when I did speak about it,
yeah,
I was like, yeah, I had on that bravery to say today, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Whatever the asks me, I'm gonna go for it.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, yeah, I never ever saw him again. Like never ever spoke to him. None of us have. None of the family members have ever. So we don't like I said, we don't know if he's dead or alive. I mean, so
Okay. So moving on to, obviously you went to France first, and then you came to the UK.
Mhm.
And I was telling you this earlier. You were saying that you faced racism from
the Caribbeans,
Caribbean.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Jamos, yeah,
I'm Jamaican and proud, and I just want to say
as
we
we should
really
be, as we
embrace,
should be.
yeah, and I feel like we really embrace people. So
You,
like,
I think back then, no, you didn't. I think now, yeah, you do. You know what I mean? Back then, you lot didn't embrace African, and I could understand why. You know what I mean? Like due to history, because I came to understand down the line why. Do you
yeah,
know what I mean? I
yeah,
could understand why, but sometimes I feel like people need to dig in more into their history to figure out, you know what I mean, what really happened and how things was dealt back then and what happened back then and everything. But yeah, when I came here, I didn't endure racism from white people. You know what I mean? To
at
be
all.
at all, it wasn't white people at all. I endured that. I endured it more from my own people.
Wow.
You see, I'm not even saying Caribbean. I'm saying my own people. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I endure from them. Like I endure a lot of racism from them. But
Mm.
you know what I mean? It wasn't. It was bad.
Mm.
It was very bad. But
But bad as in is it when kids they don't know any better sometimes, so they do ignorant stuff. Like they might mock your accent, but they don't mean it in a kids sometimes don't think.
well, kids sometimes don't think, but it also it's also inside the home. Do you know what I mean? Because if the kid turns around and says, "Yeah, mom, I've got this friend," oh, that African. So they get that from at home, and then when they get that from at home, they come outside and you know what I mean. They will repeat whatever they heard at home, or they'll treat you whatever their parents have taught them. It's like when we talk about history, it's like the same thing. Like when white people didn't really like black people, and if one white boy had a black friend, oh that, you know what I mean, and you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
same thing, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it was a bit like that. But I love my Caribbean. You know what I'm saying. I love them to bits. You know what I mean.
I feel like we love Africans too, and we embrace you guys now, as you say.
Yeah.
So obviously when you was younger, you said that your mum disciplined you by used to locking you in a cupboard, and I feel like you laughed it off.
Right, you proper went in it. You're doing your research. Like, yeah. Go on, yeah.
So kill me. Yeah, but I said I feel like you laughed it off. But to me, that's deep. Like I remember, I don't know if you ever watched it. There was a childhood film. It was called Matilda. And
Matilda, yeah.
and there was a mean head teacher called Miss Trunchbull, and
Yeah,
she used
treated
to she used to lock them in the chokey, which is a cupboard.
Yeah.
And it was the most traumatizing thing ever. And I'm just watching it on a TV screen, I'm not experiencing that.
So my mum doing what my mum was doing.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. She was teaching me a lesson. You see what I'm saying? I was a bad kid. You know what I mean? A bad you. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
as you know, when you're younger, a kid, you're like, oh, you don't like me. You know what I mean? Like, why do you treat me like this?
I feel like that with my mum.
You know what I mean? Why you treat me like this? What? Is it because of her? You know what I mean? But you see, when you get older and then you sit back and you start reflecting in your past life and how you behaved and how you moved in. My mum was strict. She's dealing with boys. You know what I mean? And she's bearing in mind, yeah, like my dad passes away, and now she's the woman that has to deal with 3 boys and 1 little girl. You know what I'm saying? At the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And her eldest child, he's a bit of a nutcase. He's bad. Always getting into trouble. Always bringing trouble in front of her doorstep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she locked me in the cupboard. Not even in the cupboard. It was a fire exit doorstep. It was a fire exit. It's mad how the building used to be like. You got a fire exit. If there was a fire, you'll go throughout the fire instead of the front door. Do you know what I mean? So that's where I was at. Small little cupboard, small little fire exit. Sat on the stairs. I used to draw on the stairs all day. Boom, boom. When it was dinner time, had my food. Went back in there. during nighttime. Boom, she opened me up, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, jump in the bath, do it all again, go back in there. You know what I'm saying? So it was standard. But you have to remember, I feel like my mom prepared me for a lot. My mom prepared me for jail. So see, when it was bang up this minute, it's just much more bigger than Defy Exit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, that's crazy, but I hear it.
Yeah, so it wasn't like, oh my God, oh my, in jail. No.
So you have a good relationship with your mom now, then?
Of course,
yeah.
my mom's my best friend. My mom's my G. You know what I'm saying?
That.
Like I tell her everything. You know what I mean? Everything. I don't hide nothing from my mom. I tell her everything.
No, I love that. Obviously, you have kids now. Like, how do you discipline them? Do you feel like, because I feel like things have changed from back in the day, like how we used to get dealt with when we was younger. I don't think you can do that now.
I don't think I discipline my kids how my mom has disciplined me. I think with me more, I've taken more of an approach where I speak to my child. Do you know what I'm saying? If I keep speaking to you and you're not listening, I mean, you might get a little slap there. You get what I'm saying? Say, oh, go to your room. You're not coming out of your room. Stay in your room. I take all your stuff. No TV, no nothing. You're in there for like 3-4 days. Do you know what I'm saying? All you have is a book. Read that book. Do you know what I mean? Finish it. You want another book? Got another book for you. You know what I mean? And when you finish reading that book, write down about that book. Like, what did you learn from the book?
Okay.
Like that. So.
Do you find that effective though?
I find it depends on the child. It literally depends on the child. You know what I mean? Some child be like, this is 9 to me. You know what I mean? Like, after when my mom used to beat me or put me in punishment, it was nothing to me after a while. It was like, this is easy. Yeah. You know what I mean? Me stay out of her way. Yeah. My brothers might say, Mom, let him out. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Okay.
So I discipline my child. It depends, like, we go through different stages. Me and him, like, it's different stages. I can talk to you and talk to you and talk to you and talk to you. And if I keep repeating myself to you and I'm like, right, so you're not paying attention, what are you saying? You get what I'm saying?
But I don't know, like, what do you do then? Because I feel like with this generation of kids, like you say, like, you can talk to them, you can
Show
whatever,
them, sit down,
but sometimes they're hard of hearing.
Sometimes sit down, you know what you do? Put on a movie. Show them the movie. Show them old school movies. Don't show them what's going. Show them old school. That's what my mom taught me. My mom used to show us like Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Above the Rim, all of them kind of thing. But they would, you see those films back then?
Yeah.
They taught you something. It showed you Troy from Boys in the Hood. Yeah. He went off lived a good life because he had a dad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ricky, good kid. Yeah. But his brother was and the mum. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ended up getting. But people say Boys in the Hood, Ricky got killed because of Dope Boy. No, you got to remember, Ricky got killed because of Ricky. Because remember when they were walking, budged Ricky. Ricky, oh, what you doing, man? Dope Boy got involved. Like what? So when they saw Ricky, you know what I'm saying? So Ricky was trying to move bad because his brother was there and his brother was the guy. You know what I mean? But it put Ricky in a situation. Yeah. So sometimes we got look at those kind of things, and that's the kind of things my mom used to teach us and everything. Yeah.
I feel like, that makes sense, putting stuff in context that they can relate to, because they say like movies influence kids nowadays, music, video games, those type of things. So that makes sense.
So that's what I did with my son. I made him watch Boys in the Hood. And then after we finished watching Boys in the Hood, I told him, write about this and tell me who's the wise one, who's the ignorant one, yeah, and who's the one that had a bright future. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, and that's how me and my son, we do our thing still.
I love that. So, wait, do you need a top up? Are you good?
I'm good for now.
Okay. So we were speaking earlier.
Trying to waste me out, but okay.
No, I'm trying to be a good host.
No, you're a good host.
So we were speaking earlier, and you was talking about your love for Black women. I love
that. Yeah.
And obviously, I saw previously, I can't remember where I saw it, but you said a really beautiful thing, and I was just like, wow, I would love to hear more Black men talking like this. And you was just like, you planned like your children, like you were in love and you planned your children. Yeah. Because I feel like nowadays I'm so tired of hearing like baby mum this, baby mum that, this woman trapped me, that happened, that happened. Like, what kind of gave you that mind frame that you want to have, like, you want to love a black woman, you want to raise a black family, you want to plan your children? Is it from watching your parents, or like what?
I feel, to be honest with you, there's no right question to what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
To me,
Yeah.
my mom had a beautiful relationship with my dad. I call him my dad, but it's my stepdad.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I had a beautiful relationship with my dad, but I don't think it was more because of them. I just, you know, the more I studied, the more how much I just love black women, to see the struggle that they've gone through slavery and through this day and age right now, how they hold the house down, how they keep the house together. You know what I mean? They super women to me. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I just love them. I just think they're amazing. I love their skin tone. I love their ignorant way. You know what I mean? I love sometimes they could be challenging. You know what I'm saying? I love the fact that, you know what I mean? Like, they're very standoffish, but back down when you need to back down. Not too much. You know what I mean? And I think your black women are only for real men. Do you know what I mean? Real alphas. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not for every man.
I agree.
Do you see what I'm saying? And so when I met my partner, we sat down and we always spoke. You know what I mean? Like what we wanted and how we wanted things and everything. So we planned our first child, and that was my son. You know what I'm saying? We spoke about it, boom, 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 and then we was going for it. We were literally going to have our child. So when my child came into the world, first I didn't know if I was gonna love the guy. You know what I'm saying? The boy.
Yeah.
But it just gives you a different type of feeling when he comes in. But yeah, like, and then same thing with my daughter. We spoke about it. We were excited about it. And then when she was pregnant, when I found out she was pregnant, I was over the moon. Like,
Yeah.
and I feel like once you plan like that,
Yeah.
it's the best way, because at least no one can't throw anything in your face to say to you like, oh, I didn't even say I wanted it. Yo. Do you know what I'm saying? I think discussions is more like, having conversation is much more important in relationships, so you both know where you are in line with your path. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah, man. But
No,
I love my black
agree.
women still. You know what I mean? I respect them all the way.
No, I love that. And I love that you seem like really respectful towards women, because even like on one of your podcasts, I was watching one of your episodes, and it came out that your co-host had a child or something, and he was really like, it was quite shocking to watch. Like, as a female, I was actually mortified. I was at my screen and I
He
was
was,
like,
you know what? He was crashing. He was crashing. He wasn't in his right space of mind. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Obviously, he loves black women too. But you know how it goes. Sometimes when a woman breaks your heart, or he thought his plan was going to work, Ritz, I've got you. I've got you right now. Don't kill me. I'm trying to explain it the best way that I can. Yeah? Please. Hold on. So I just think he was, you know what? I think he was just going through the emotion. You know what I mean? It's not him. You know what I mean? He loves black women. You know what I mean? He's a loving father. You know what I'm saying? He plays his part. He plays his position.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes when that heart aches, because remember I said I believe that men only love once, and I feel like that was the love of his life. I know you say no, Ricks, but that's what I believe. Yeah. So when he went out like that, I had to intervene for him, because one, he's my brother, and we don't condone in that, and I know he doesn't condone in that himself either.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And we forget that when we're doing things, and it could go out to the world, and then you might get looked in the wrong way, like, I don't, you know what I mean? What kind of, you know what I'm saying? But he was emotional, man. You know what I mean? That day he was very emotional, because it was not just he's the mother of his children. He was taking, like, he was dissing a lot of people. Do you know what I'm saying? So please, people, man, cut in some slack, man. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I rate that and I hear that. And you know what? Everyone's human. So thank you for clarifying that because, yeah, as I said, but I hear it.
yeah.
I do. And obviously I think in that episode, I don't know if it was that episode, but another episode, you touched on like heartbreak.
Mm.
And I've not actually I love how open you was as well. Like I really respect that because I feel like men tend to kind of be like closed off or pretend to be like nonchalant about things. And
Yeah.
you was like open. You was like, look, I couldn't eat, like I couldn't sleep.
Yeah,
And
man. Listen, you know what? I actually got that from DMX, you know, being open with your feelings.
Really?
Because, yeah, I used to be closed up with my
Mm,
feelings and everything, but I actually got that from DMX still. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like, don't be afraid. Say what you need to say. And
I
if
love
people
that.
want to judge you the way they want to judge you, let them judge you as you want to judge you. But, bruh, I was heartbroken.
Mm,
My heart was done out here. I didn't even want to live. You know what I mean? That's
wow.
how I know, yeah. That's how you know how
Yeah, you love
my,
hard.
yeah. But
Y-
when I felt that, I
Mm,
said to myself, I never want to love like that ever again. I never want to feel like that ever again because
mm,
it broke me to pieces. Like it
mm.
really destroyed me.
Yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying? It's like
yeah.
my mind, I wasn't focused. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm,
like I just lost the love of my life.
yeah,
You know what I mean? The one person that I wanted to spend my whole entire life with.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? She's gone. She's
yeah,
gone.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
But
I hear it, but do you know what? It's something that like I feel like probably everyone on this earth's been through like heartbreak. So like, yeah, men should talk about it because I feel like even me right now, I'm going through a breakup, but I feel like I'm dealing with it well, like compared to previous breakups, because I feel like when you get older, you get to realize that you can't give someone that much like power over you. Like sometimes you can just appreciate what you had and just know that you wasn't compatible. But obviously with your case, you guys worked it out, which is amazing.
yeah. You know what? I'll be honest with you, yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like sometimes, yeah, I think women think like, yeah,
Mm,
we have no feelings.
mm,
And and I know when you look at us, you think we're just tough and strong, and you know what I'm saying? That's
yeah.
for outside.
Mm,
Outside, it's a different story. We're literally just loving normal, strong black men because you know we're coming
mm,
from a household where our mum, you know what I mean? Our mums has
mm,
nurtured us. Our mum has protected us and showed us love. So
mm,
when we're finding another woman, you know
mm,
what I mean, and we're getting with that woman,
mm,
we're trying to have that unconditional love. Do you know what I'm
mm,
saying? You want to
yeah.
give that same love that your mum's giving to you to your partner.
Mm,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So you want to make her feel love. You want to make her know that yeah, she's the only one in the whole world, the
Mm,
only one that exists, the only one for you. Do you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? No matter how many women can walk by,
Mm,
she steals your breath away. No matter how she looks like, there
yeah.
could be that girl over there that might look 10-10, but you're like, nah, man, my thing is 10-10-10.
Period.
You see what I'm saying?
I
Like
love
that.
that. That's how
So
that's that, but that's how it's supposed to be.
yeah,
But
so
a lot of men, unfortunately, don't share that same sentiment. Especially, I feel like nowadays, like you have many platforms like Instagram and like I don't know, men are very like lustful. I feel like back in the day before social media, it might not been as bad. But I feel like whereas you've got things at your fingertips, it's just quite easy to like look at pictures
yes.
and
Do you know, I
like
think
and
women are
yeah.
exposing a bit way too much. And you
Mm,
know what as well, yeah? And it boils down to as well, like a
yeah.
lot of men have been hurt from a
Mm,
young age as well. They've been hurt. And
yeah.
they tell them, I've got a friend, yeah.
Mm,
Oh man, he got hurt bad. He got really burned bad. But he don't show it no emotion anymore.
mm,
Like he can walk away from a relationship like and he doesn't care.
mm,
He wouldn't give a damn.
mm,
You know what I mean?
mm,
That's because he's been burnt so badly
mm,
and he never wants to feel like that. You know what I
mm.
mean? And that's why I say I believe that men love harder than women.
I don't know. I don't know if I can
Would you let me
agree.
ask you a question?
Mm,
If you you have to save you have to save
mm,
you have to save two lives.
mm,
Yeah?
mm,
You,
mm,
your man,
mm.
or your child. Who you saving?
The two.
Yeah, you only have to save two lives. You can't save three because like one
So,
has to go. You,
uh,
your child, and your man. Who you saving?
um, well, I'm single right now, but it will be me and my child.
You hear what you said? Now ask me that question. If I had to save,
Yeah.
I'm saving the mother of my children and my child, and I'm dying. My life is on the line. I have to die. They have to survive.
Yeah.
This is where I could turn around and say, women don't love hard as man, because man will put their life in the line. They will die for their women, for their family, for their kids. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, a woman will think like, my life, yes, to go.
But the only reason why I said that is because, like, you know, you're the child's father, but in my heart of hearts, I feel like I know that I'm gonna take care of my child the best. What makes you think?
What makes you think a man can't take his child the best way?
Of course, he can take care of his child, but I'm just saying, I'm the one that's carried my pitney for 9 months.
I've been carrying him all my life. All my life, and I had to make sure he was okay. You get what I'm saying?
No, I hear it, but I'm just trying to basically tell you my reasoning is I just feel like I just wouldn't want to ever separate myself from my child. I'd love my child. So obviously it would be a hard decision, not to say it won't be easy. And you know what? Maybe if it came down to the time, I wouldn't know, because I've been in a situation before, because I always said I would never die for no man. That's just for real. But I was in a situation one time, and like the person that I was with, like they could have died, and if I could have like went in that position, like I would have, like in that moment, but it wasn't me. It was like something was in control of my body, because I was just so worried about them that I could have jumped in that moment. Do you know what I mean? But it's realistically, I would like to say that no, I wouldn't really want to die for a man.
I told you guys, men love harder than women. I'm telling you.
Oh yes, I wanted to ask, what is your view of marriage? Because some men, they say, oh, it's like a piece of paper, and you know, and I wanted to know as well, is it true that within, I think it's the first 3 months or 6 months, a man will know whether he wants to marry you or not?
Before marrying you?
Yeah, so one, what do you think about marriage? Do you think it's just a piece of paper, or do you think it's a good thing, a positive thing? We'll start there, and then, yeah.
I believe marriage is definitely 100% a good thing. You know what I mean? Once you have a partner and you lay down together, in God's eyes, you're already married.
Really? Isn't that
in God's eyes, you're
fornicating? So isn't that kind of like, isn't that sin? That's sin.
It's sin, but you gotta remember, in God's eyes, you're already married. You know what I mean? Once you're living your life together and you have kids together, you're already married. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. When we walk inside this office and sign, that's just to like verify it with the government, to make them know that this is my wife. That's what it is.
But don't you think it's also like,
you know, in Africa it's not like that, innit? You know, in Africa
you guys got traditional weddings, right?
You just bring a couple of goats. You know what I'm saying? Say I want to marry her. She's my wife, and then you do a little.
No, but they have legal marriages in Africa as well. No,
that's because they're trying to be European. They're trying to live like how the Europeans do it. But in Africa, it's just that's normal standard thing. You know what I mean? It's only over here they want to make it bourgeois. You know what I'm saying?
Bourgeois. So, and do you think it's true that men know in the first 3 to 6 months whether he wants to marry a woman or not?
Yeah, he will know. He will know that's the woman he wants to spend the rest of his life with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because just the way she makes him feel. You know, when you know, you know when you actually know when you're with your partner for a good 7, 8 years, 10 years. Yeah, you go through the good, the love, the emotion, and then you go through the bad, the desert storm, you know what I'm saying? And then you still stand together as a rock. That's how you know that woman is for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I love that. Can you cook?
I try to whip up a couple of things still. You know what I mean?
What can you cook?
You name it, I do it all. Nah, I'm joking.
I'm still, right? Some peas, curry goat.
No, listen. I can chef it up. You know what I'm saying? I can chef it up. But, yo, I rather the woman to cook. But yeah, I can chef it up.
What's your favorite home cooked meal?
Oh man, mac and cheese, oxtail.
Oh, you like Caribbean food?
Come on. You know what I mean? Although you jam or distance, but I still love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I still love you.
Don't kill me.
But I do love my taba. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My fufu, my pundu.
Yeah.
I love all the African food, but that's.
What's the is Antaba Congolese national dish? What is that? Baby lamb, innit? Smoked
It's a lamb. Yeah, it's a lamb like you barbecue it.
No, but it's nice. I've tasted it before.
Yeah. It's not. I think it's one of the popular dish.
Okay.
But we've got a lot of dish, like a lot of popular dish.
Yeah.
But that's one of the best one. You know what I mean? It's like how you lot got jerk chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Jerk chicken's more commercial though. But
it's
like
it's like Taba is very commercial.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Very commercial.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna steer it a little bit. I just wanted to ask a question.
Any question?
From a man's point of view, just to be 100% like honest. Mm-hmm. I want to know why women with kids are seen as damaged goods.
Could I have some drink, please?
Yes, you may.
Listen, there's too many women in here, guys. They're trying to finish me. Thank you. Okay, why do men see women
with
that have kids
as damaged goods? Yeah.
Don't cancel me, women.
No, I'm asking you, and I want you to be honest.
Yeah, don't cancel me.
Yeah, just tell me your train of thought.
I'm just gonna give you I'm gonna give you my opinion. Yeah, this is not for all men, but this is my opinion. Yeah, I believe once a woman has a child with another man, what can you're not my first. You're not the first person that I gave my child with. So you're a person now that's had a kid, and I have to step in and be also a stepfather to your kid. And it's not going to be 100% because there's always going to be a situation there. So it's like, yeah, it's not, you know what I mean?
I understand why it might be a bit like difficult or a bit like awkward, but why is she seen as damaged goods? Like the way she gets talked about in society, like she's less than just because she maybe could have been with the love of her life. You never know, the man could have died and then she's with a child. Why should she be felt less, like why should she feel less than?
That's a very good question, actually, When you put it like that's a very good question. See, I wasn't thinking before, but now the way she's looking at me like, yeah, I need to know today. I want to know today. I think it's just society, and I think it's just the way, we have been brought up as well. You know what I mean? And also, in the Bible, it doesn't show you. It doesn't show that a man takes on another woman with children. Do you get what I'm saying? It doesn't show you that in the Bible. Do you get what I'm saying? But I feel like it's just society. We just look at it as like, once she's not my first, it's not my experience with her. And every time I get into a situation, if I try to discipline her kid, it's gonna cause a situation right there.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. And most men ain't gonna take her serious. They're not gonna take her serious because she's already been with somebody else. She's already had a child for someone else. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the problem as well. Like, you've had a child, so why am I gonna take you super serious? And then if I do take you serious, we're always going to have a battle the way I want to discipline your child. You might not want me to discipline your child. You might, you know what I'm saying? So, and then we might end up having kids together, and then you might turn around and say, why do you treat my other child like that and treat your child like this? Because it's my... All right, you know what?
Can I say no? Let me.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm
gonna be honest. You're not gonna deal with somebody else's child the way you're gonna deal with
your child. No, but that's
what
I was gonna say. That's wrong. A man should never, ever, 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 ever in life get with a woman if he feels like he cannot love her child the way he loves his child. Because when you go with a woman with a child, once you go with a woman with a child, you're basically saying like, I'm gonna love you as my own. So he should be treated as your own. There's too many stepdads or stepmoms. They're wicked. They're wicked to their stepchildren. It's horrible.
Do you know what I say? Yeah, this is what I will say. Yeah, it's the woman. I can love you, yeah, and love your child the same way as how I love you. But you, as a woman, you have to let me discipline your child like it's my child. You might not like it, but I'm gonna have to deal with him like it's my child. But 95% of women that already have children, they don't allow that. So this is where men see that, they walk away. I've said on the podcast, I was seeing a girl that had a child. Do you know what I'm saying? And when I was trying to tell the little boy did something that was out of line.
Yeah.
And I was trying to tell him, hey, nah, don't do that. Do you know what I mean? You're not my dad. My response to that little boy, yeah, I know. And I don't want to be.
Oh my God.
Do you get what I'm
But that's
saying?
not how you deal with kids. Kids
No, but
are
you don't.
mouthy.
No,
kids...
but you don't get it. You see, once that kid says that, he could always grow up thinking like, yeah, that's not my real dad. But you could all be there for him all 24/7. Like, you know what I'm saying? What is it that I see? I saw something on Instagram, yeah?
I saw it as well where the mum was standing in between and fighting the man, and like the little boy was arguing with
do you know what I saw? A man loved his woman and he loved the woman's daughter. He paid for her to go to uni, everything, and he was paying for her wedding.
Yeah.
He paid for everything and where they were going to have the wedding. They did not include him in anything.
What do you mean they didn't include him? They didn't include him in the wedding?
They didn't include him. Who's going to... like, he's paying for all this thing, but who's walking her down the aisle?
Who was it? The granddad?
Her dad. Her biological dad. They wrote all of these things and put down, oh, my dad, this and rah. But this man has raised her. You see where? Do you understand why?
No, I hear it. That's hurtful, but I feel
very hurtful.
But so they should have had the conversation.
Imagine a man investing so much money, yeah, in a child that's not even his, only for it to get thrown in his face one day down the line in his life.
I don't think it's worth throwing in your face. I think it's tradition. The biological dad walks the child down the aisle. Probably they should have had that conversation. He shouldn't have felt entitled just because he paid for something, then he should be the one walking down the aisle. I'm sure she's very grateful and she loves him and she respects him for.
But why did she not include him in? Why did she not make both of his dad walk her down the aisle? Why did she not do that?
Yeah,
I mean, you know what I mean? Bear in mind, yeah, your dad didn't even done nothing for you. Your biological dad didn't even done nothing for you. But this is the man that's been supporting your stepdad.
Yeah.
You see, this is where this is very difficult. You know, you're not gonna get a right answer, and you're not gonna get a wrong answer. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's a difficult situation. Yeah. Some men will stand up and say, you know what, I'm gonna take care of this child. And some men ain't going to. Some men know their value. Do you know what I mean? Some men are gonna be like, yo, later I'd rather have my own child. Why am I raising somebody else's child? That child can grow up and become a professional footballer. Yeah. Next thing you know, his dad's there. You know what? Boom, your dad come true. And your dad is also reaping the benefit of where. Do you get what I'm saying?
But
so we gotta look at things it's crazy.
No, I hear it, but I just want to say, we can move on from this, but I just want to say that there are a lot of situations where a stepdad has come into the picture and it's all good. It's all like
nice,
Gucci.
Lovely.
Yeah. And like they really like
rate you, man. No, the man that are taking that are stepdads, rate you, man.
And it definitely takes a good type of man to do it.
Strong man.
Yeah, and a good man with a pure heart that doesn't treat the child any differently just because
the child's
not
innocent.
His sperm. Exactly. That's the key
the child
here.
is innocent.
So back to you now and your life. Obviously you mentioned earlier there was you had a little situation where you had to go to prison, you had to go away for a bit.
Yeah.
I want to talk about what kind of level of stress would you say you went through when you was on remand for murder, but you was acquitted? Just to clarify. Yeah,
well, I'm out here.
Yeah, so yeah, but
so, I know some people might not. What age do you go?
No. So I'm literally just like, just to clarify. You was obviously acquitted, but obviously at the time you was on remand for murder. Like, there must be crazy. Like, how did you deal with that stress, and what kind of stress was it?
I dealt with it with God.
I love that.
My Bible on my chest every night. Amen. My bedroom will tell you.
Amen.
I used to sleep in my Bible, wake up in my Bible, association, Bible, fast, everything. So I dealt with it with God. It was stressful, but I dealt with God.
Yeah.
Although when God will reassure me and make me know that everything is gonna be okay, but it's always, yo, really? Why am I here though? Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm being accused for something I didn't do.
Yeah.
So why am I here?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So because them kind of things, you got a lot of innocent people doing life sentence right now. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of innocent people that wasn't, you know what I mean? They're doing life sentence. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if everybody saw the RA story and he went in jail for something that he did not do.
Yeah,
and he did time for it.
I saw that. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the system is crazy. But I dealt with that situation. It was stressful, but I dealt with that situation with God. I kept smiling because of God. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even think I was on a murder case.
Amen.
When I was in there, like, you wouldn't even think I was going through a situation because I walked with God. God already made me know that, yo, we're good. We're good over here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Don't worry. So yeah, it was stressful. Don't get me wrong, it was stressful. But it was stressful because I left. It was stressful because I left my partner. That's why it was stressful.
You left because you felt like you didn't want her to wait, or
no? It was stressful because I'm in jail and my partner's outside.
Okay, yeah. So you was away from her.
Yeah.
So
that's what it was stressful for.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And did you have kids at this time already?
I found out she was pregnant while I was in there.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? And I missed my son's birth. You know what I mean? I only returned back in his life when he was 3 months old.
Oh, but 3 months is like, at least, so he, to his memory.
I missed the whole entire experience.
But to his memory though, you've always been there, which is, that's a blessing.
Yeah.
That is a blessing.
Yeah.
Because there's lots of kids that have to go see daddy in jail and wait till they big to see him come home. So that's, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's 100% a blessing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And me and God had a very good conversation. You know what I mean? And I kept my promise, God.
I love that. I really love that. Is that where is it from that case that immigration problem started, or was it before?
Yeah, after I bust that case, it felt like, nah, man, we can't get him on anything. Like, they've been on my case. This is what I said, the case was a bit kind of, it was a setup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've never been in jail. Like, I ain't got no criminal record. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, but everything was all alleged. Everything alleged and everything, but the police felt like, man, why can't we ever get this guy?
They just had their mindset
all my
on
friends,
you.
but they never got. I'm like, out of all my friends, I'm the lucky one. Or should I say, God was just
blessed.
Yeah,
not
blessing
lucky,
me, and protecting me. I
mean, so after everything you've been through, because obviously I feel like just even hearing like parts and pieces of your story in different places, I feel like you've been through a lot. Do you feel like it's caused like your mental health to suffer in any way?
Some people will say, yeah, but no.
Because do you know why I'm asking? Because I was watching you on the RTTS podcast, and then
RTM.
No, RTTS, Real Talk True Stories, and I was laughing.
No, big them up, yo.
I was big them up. I was laughing because you were telling a story. It was some mad story, and then you was like, I was speaking to my other personalities,
yeah.
And I was just like, that is me. But actually, when I speak to my other
Dream said that one day. They try to call me a madman on there, like, a man is talking to his, he's a madman. Hell to the no.
No.
My personalities have saved me numerous times. I don't think they understand.
No, do you know why I'm laughing though? Because I actually used to think, am I mad though? Because like my mom, when I was younger, she would come bursting into my room because I'll be like talking. I'll be talking to myself.
Yeah, that's me as well.
And she'd be like, who's in here? Who you chatting to? I'm like, no, I'm talking to myself. And she's like, I'd be picking them up.
Yeah, I used to have conversation with my personality. I'll be like, yo, what do you not think of this verse? Say it again. Boom, boom, and I'll be like, oh, nah, change that. Literally, it used to be, people think I'm mad, like I'm crazy, but it helps me. You know what I'm saying? So it keeps me normal. They're my guys. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it. No, I hear it. Obviously you've got your own podcast that we mentioned earlier called The Session, which I said I love. I'm a big fan of.
Big up Punch, big up Ricks, Mac. You all know.
Big up everyone. It's a really good podcast. I rate it for real. But you get a lot of backlash for bullying Ricks, your co-host Ricks.
Could I ask you a question? Please?
Yeah.
Do I bully him? Please, think about it very carefully. Do I bully him?
Do you want me to be honest?
Be honest, please.
All right. When I watched your first ever episode,
yeah,
I was thinking to myself, are they really friends? Like, are they really actually friends? Because there seemed like a lot of like tension there, or like, you know what I mean?
No, it's not tension at all. There's no tension.
No. But as I continue to watch, I've seen you guys' relationship, and I'm like, oh, they're brothers.
Yeah.
Like, do you get it? Like, I hear it. But I wouldn't say you bully. I just feel like he reminds me of like, you know, that young, unruly brother.
Little brother thinks he's bad.
Like,
always want to be disrespectful to the big brother all the time. And then You know what I'm saying? He wants to stand up to the big brother, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what? He'll be like, yo, I'm going to beat you up, and then you're like, you're never going to beat me. You know what I'm saying? What people need to understand with me and Rix is this, yeah?
Yeah.
You lot just watch Rix. Rix is an instigator. He provokes me. I'll be calm. I'll be calm, humble.
Yeah.
He provokes me.
Yeah.
So I'm very aggressive. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm very aggressive. My person's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So imagine your little brother's always like, you're playing computer and he's talking rubbish at the back. I'm like, what is wrong with this guy? Chill out. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the more he carries on, it's like, you have to like, behave yourself now. Yeah. You need to behave yourself. So you put him in his place. You might have to like shove him up in his face a little bit, you know, because he tries to challenge you to make him know, don't do that. You can't challenge. You're not ready for that yet. Yeah. You know what I mean? You got a long way to go. Wait until I'm 90, then you could try that. You know what I mean?
But to clarify, it's all love. Yeah?
Yes, I love that. Man. Love. It's my brother, man. It's my brother.
All right. So we're going to get into a bit of like a fun segment.
I thought it was all fun. But
no, I know.
It's about to get even more fun.
No, just a bit more like lighthearted. Yeah. So describe yourself in 3 words.
Funny.
Yes, that's true. I can say that from sitting
amazing.
Here okay, talk your shit.
Loving.
I love that. That's so nice. And I'm gonna throw some phrases at you.
Go on.
You got enough drink in there?
I've got a lot.
Does it taste nice, by the way?
Beautiful.
My mum made it.
Big up, mum. Big up. This is good. Yeah, it's a good creeper, though. I'm just creeping. And I don't drink. It creeps.
It's got Ray and his nephew in there.
Ray and his nephew. Yeah. Not good for you, but today is good for me. I mean,
she's got her own little her business that she does at Carnival called Badman Bag Juice. So it's usually in bag juice, but because I'm having the pod today, I was like, Mum, make me some. Let me put some in the bottles and for us.
Bag juice these days.
Boy, you're the pot one now. I can't deal. All right, so I'm gonna throw some phrases at you, and then I want you to just tell me like what it means to you.
Okay.
All right, South Kilburn.
Home, amazing, loving place, community, together.
I love that. FAC.
Family about cash, motivated, driven. You know what I mean? Failure is not an option. We just carry on, we go. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter.
I love that. Northwest London.
Dark side.
Dark side?
Dark side.
That's deep, you know?
Yeah, because I got my heart broken. Lost my bro.
Oh, okay. I mean?
So dark side. But same time, amazing. You've got amazing people over there.
Yeah.
Full of flex, fashion, vibe.
Yeah.
Don't step on their toes.
I feel like North Weezy is definitely like their own part of like 100%. London, like their own little. I feel like it's kind of like a little Jamaica.
Our own
I
island.
actually feel like it's a little Jamaica. I can't lie.
Yeah.
It's different. So actually, you moved to Northwest London, and I remember you telling the story. You and your brothers literally picked South Kilburn Estate over Stonebridge because of the better park.
Because of imagine if we picked Stonebridge. Oh Lord, Stonebridge is dangerous. But no, we picked the South Kilburn because of the park. Because it was right in the middle.
That's crazy.
The park, and we saw all the kids playing. Was like, yo, this looks like an adventure playground, like everyday fun like that.
So it was a lit park.
A lit park. And you know the funny thing is, good thing we did that because it was literally lit like that every day.
Okay, so you guys had fun growing up.
Fun.
I love that.
We wasn't bad, you know. We were actually, we had a childhood in South Kilburn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what? I'm going to make everybody know.
Yeah.
South Kilburn was a great place. We had a childhood. We used to go bike riding, play knockdown ginger, run out, chase girls, you know what I'm saying? They'll be like, you're talking to your next door neighbor, yo, Jay, you know, you're like my girl, you know, who, yeah, man, I'm on Ayana. You know what I'm saying? And he'd be like, yeah. And he'd be like, yeah, I'm on Latoya. And you know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I mean? So good days. Like, it was amazing days. Like, Francis and Ree were for us little, like parties and have wide awakes. You know what I mean? Like, the Marion Center, playing pool, like, going to Trip, Chessington, Alton Towers. You know what I mean? Camping, you name it.
Yeah.
In my estate, We played World Cup. Like, the best place. It's the best place to live, like, for me anyway. My resident, I'll tell you, they raised me. You know what I mean? My next door neighbor, that was my mom. You know what I'm saying? She looked out for me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, I love my estate, man. It's a shame it's not going to be there no more.
Are they going to knock it down?
Yeah, they're knocking it down still.
Oh, wow.
You know.
Are they going to knock it down to build more new flats, or knocking it down for just...
No, they're knocking it down and they're going to build new houses, but it's not going to be called South Kilburn no more. It's going to be called like New Maidovale.
Is it because too much badness is going on over there, or you know why?
It's because of all that kind of, you know, once the police label an area a gang area,
stigma,
that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I grew up in the most amazing place in the world, like, you know what I'm saying?
So, we was mentioning earlier.
Go on, talk. Let's talk about it. I knew she was trying to cancel me, you lot. She was trying to cancel me.
This is not even the cancelling one, okay? I was giving you a blight that you want to get into acting.
I actually did acting when I was young.
Did you?
Yeah, I done a little short film called Block Up and Excluded. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did a little acting back then when I was young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah.
Where can we watch it? Is it out there now?
Nah, I've only got on videotape. I'm trying to figure out how I can get it on YouTube.
Yeah, you should. You know, that will go off. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how I might just get a clip and pull it out for you to show you how I look like a dork. I was like, oh my God, is that me? No way.
Did you have like hair and stuff?
No, I had on this. Oh my God. Please don't remind me. Please don't remind me. What? Hard days. All
right. So you were saying earlier that you would never play a gay person in this, like in your acting career.
Nah, never.
And anyone that plays a gay person in the acting career is gay.
Nah, I'll say they've got some gay.
Let me know you. Acting.
Yo, you know, they've got no. It's not acting. No straight man can play that role. If I don't even want to. Why would you even want to be a hairy man touching your? Nah, but
what about females then? Do you think every female that plays a lesbian is a lesbian secretly?
We don't mind that. We don't mind.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? That we don't mind that.
Oh my gosh.
Like no, you know, this is gonna be raw and uncut. When that's already been put in our mind when we used to watch porn and you used to see the girl and girl scene. So that was like, okay, this is okay. We never saw no man on man scene. That's not okay. There's no man on man. There's no Steve and Bobby. And Bobby ain't Steve. No.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I wouldn't play that. I couldn't play that role then. The reason why I couldn't play that role too is because, yeah, in the Bible, I'm a religious person. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't follow no religion.
Yeah. We were speaking about this earlier. Yeah.
I don't follow no religion.
But you read the Bible, so wouldn't that mean?
I mean, it just means, yeah, I believe in the word of God. I believe of what the word says. I believe that religion just segregates people. That's why I'm no religion. Because I could see a Muslim brother tomorrow. Yeah. And he's gonna give to me and I'm gonna give to him and we can get on like we're brothers. Yeah. And I can see a Christian. Yeah. And me and him can get along exactly the same way. Yeah. My cellmate was Muslim and that was my brother and he had my back. You see when I talk about I don't know if you saw this. Yeah. When I talk about I beat up 3 Muslim brothers, but my cellmate was. I didn't see that. Yeah. My cellmate was Muslim. Yeah. And he's the one that made me know. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's the one. Sion in India, they're the one that made me. Sion was the one that made me know, but they made me know the Akis were after me, but they were standing. But they're Muslim, but they're standing with me, and they never turned their back. They kept it true because our relationship was based on our what the faith that we had in God, in Allah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
do you believe that about God though? Because for me, I believe. Obviously, I'm Christian. But I don't discriminate against like Islam or Judaism or whatever, because I believe that God has many names. They believe that in Islam as well, like Allah has like 99
To be honest
names.
with you, nobody in reality. Yeah, we don't even know God's real name because down the line it has been changed. It's like, look, we all grow up. Yeah, my name is Justice.
Yeah, I love that name, by the way. Because because I always see you as Justo.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. Yeah. See, down the line, my name is Justice. Yeah. People don't call me Justice no more. Yeah. It's just Justo or Billy or Jones.
Yeah.
So justice is not there no more. It's like down the line we forgot God's real name because we can't be calling our God's name in vain like that. Some people back then, if you called God's name in vain like that, you will not live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I believe down the line we've lost. So that's why I can respect if Muslim call God Allah.
Yeah.
Allah is God. God is Allah. Because we all believe in one God. We all worship in that one God.
Yeah.
Just what I'm saying. So it's no difference. You know what I mean? You give, I give.
Yeah.
You help, I help.
Yeah.
We roll as brothers. And then when we pray together.
Yeah.
See, when my cellmates, they used to fast, I will fast with them. And when it was Ramadan, I was fast with them.
Yeah.
When it was my time to pray, they'd be respectful. They'll turn off the TV and I will pray and pray.
Love that.
We had that mutual respect because we were connected to the one and only.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I love that because people love to talk down other people's religions. Like some Christians, they like to come for Islam and say, but your prophet married young girl or whatever. And then it's like some Islamic people or that are Muslim, they come and for Christianity.
The Bible has been written so much time, there's no truth to it.
Yeah. So I just feel like everyone should respect each other's religions and stuff like that.
This is the reason why I'm not religion, because there's too much segregation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Muslim will say, yo, I was like, the brother Justo, he believes in God.
Yeah.
And if he believes in God, that makes him automatically Christian.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes him automatically Muslim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Either way, if they believe that I'm Muslim, I'm Muslim. If the Catholic believes that I'm Catholic, I'm Catholic. If the Christian believes that I'm Christian, I'm Christian.
Yeah.
I'm just for God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I believe in God. I believe in Christ. I believe in Moses and Abraham and all of that. I believe in all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I love that. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Right. So the next, no, because I'm trying to follow the notes on the phone and all that stuff. All right. So I've got a question to ask you. What do you think about a guy that you guys are like really good friends, and then unfortunately, he passes away.
Hey.
Right? Hey. Unfortunately, he passes away, and in that time,
already, you didn't even have to finish it. It's a no-go. No-go.
No, but you've got a
no-go.
Not at all.
Not at all. He passes away.
Things happen though. Like he's there for your
I'm
woman.
not looking at her like that. I'm not looking at her like that. She's become my sister. That's it. She has become my sister. You pass away, I'm not going for you. I don't care if it's 20, 50, 80 years down the line. I'm not going for her. It's not happening. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. There's plenty of women out there I can look at. You know what I mean? Once you picked her, you picked her. Because you're no longer here, doesn't mean I should go there. But you know what I would do? I'll look out for her and I'll look after your child. Yeah, like that, and I'll be there. That's it.
Fall in love.
Pardon?
What if you fall in love?
I'm praying. Saying God take that, remove that.
Menace to society, man.
No go.
That's what I was just trying to say.
Okay. Menace society, you got to remember. Menace society is this. Yeah. Cain was a little child. Yeah. He's the guy that played his big brother role. Like, if I had a big brother that went in jail and he was in jail from when I was young, yeah, he's not longer in my life like that. You know what I'm saying? But he guided me and showed me a little bit about the streets. But after a while, when I'm growing, I'm learning about the street by other people anyway. So if I'm licking it down. He's the big homie, but I'm licking it down. You know what I'm saying? Because he hasn't been there, but he went. He left.
So your loyalty is only in the sense if that's your guy that you roll with every day.
Yeah, we're together.
If he's behind bars, he can't really control that he's not around
I was there
anymore.
when he met you. He introduces me to you. You two have kids. 5, 10 years down the line, you lot still there strong together. Then he passes away. You were mad. Yeah, that is mad. I'm not going for that. I'm not doing that.
Okay. Right. Fair enough.
See?
Okay, so obviously you're a parent.
Yeah.
I came across
Yo, mum, the juice is mad. It's creeping.
creeping. Big up Bad Man Bag Juice. You don't know. So I saw that there was a cop. This is in America, by the way. So it was a white cop who ended up killing a 19-year-old
black boy.
Yeah, at a routine traffic stop.
Yeah.
He didn't have anything on him, but he ended up killing him.
Yeah.
And then I think the parent wanted to press charges, but the cop was acquitted, and like there was no charges filed. Yeah.
I'm glad you're on the cop.
And then 4 years later, the dad
I respect him. I saw
the
that.
son.
I respect him. I saw that. And he took out the cop's daughter.
Yeah, and she was only 19 at her prom.
Yeah, I respect that.
No, we just talked about we want better for the youth.
We do, but yo, I'm broken. You know what people have to understand, yeah? Losing somebody,
yeah,
it affects you. It mashes up your entire life. You can't even function.
Yeah.
You could just imagine that's a father that just lost a child. I said this on the podcast, yeah?
Yeah.
My mum, when she lost her son, yeah, she had to go to the hospital. Like, we had to take her to the hospital a few times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she almost lost her life in couple of times, couple of occasions, like.
Yeah.
And we had to make her know mum we're still alive. But that man just lost his son.
No, I hear it. People die from something called broken heart.
You gotta remember, yeah? The police was acquitted. He's going back home to his whole entire family, enjoying Christmas.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah.
Going on family holidays and trips.
Yeah.
This man is broken. Him and his wife are not even getting along no more. They're not even talking no more. Divorce might even come into it.
Yeah.
As a father, yeah, I would have done the cop. And I don't even blame him. I don't think
we can blame him, and we can definitely understand
You know, in the Bible, you know, First Testament, it says an eye for an eye.
I was going to say, don't quote there.
An eye for an eye.
I was going to say, don't quote there.
But obviously, Jesus came along and tried to give us the New Testament. But I'm human being. I'm not perfect like Jesus. Do you see what I'm saying? And I know he will love us. I know God will love us to be perfect. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah? But, yeah, like, what can we do? We're human beings. Some people might sit down and take it in the chin and carry on living their life. But you have to remember, that person's life is messed up. He can never be back on the right track. Ever. Because he's always going to think, yo, my son's going to be this. Do you know what? Imagine, my brother's birthday just went by the other day.
Is it?
And then I was like, wow. He would have been this age. I wonder how where would he be and how... You know, these kind of thoughts creep into your mind.
Of course.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My mom, she only smiles because she's got grandkids. But her son, when it comes to those periods, her son still affects her. Like, that affects her, like, in a big kind of major way.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
so I don't blame the police. I don't blame the father. You know, we say, two wrong don't make a right. And two pain don't make doesn't bring joy. Do you get what I'm saying? But then now the police officer can understand. You took mine. How do you feel that I've taken yours? How does it feel? Because like my son never had, he was in a danger. You didn't take time to think that that's somebody's child. Or you didn't even take time to think, would I want somebody to deal with my child like that? Because you got to remember, like, the universe works in a mad different kind of way. You want people to treat you how you treat them, right?
Yeah.
You went home and destroyed mine. Now I've destroyed yours. How do you feel? Do you feel that? Do you feel that? How does it feel? Mad, innit? I know. Don't worry, man. We can be friends now. I forgive you. Now forgive me. Because we're in the same pain. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know. I feel like, to me, that sounds like a point of view from someone that hasn't healed from their grief.
What? No, hold on. Listen, this is another thing that we need to stop talking. Why do people think you're a bigger person if you walk away, or there's growth?
Because that's the harder thing to do. That's why.
I believe it. You know what I believe? We're believed to think like people, to think that's okay. Like, it's growth and everything. No, it doesn't mean that. It just means, you know what, I can grow and carry on growing in life, and and move away from where I was at. Yeah? But it doesn't necessarily mean, you see, God says, no matter how much sins you can commit, he will forgive you.
That
You're a
doesn't just
human being, bro. Like, I can forgive, but I can forgive you, but I'm not going to forget because why I don't forget because of the pain.
Of course, you're not going to forget, but I'm saying forgiving someone is hard. That's a harder thing to do.
It's not growth though, because pain is always going to be there. You can grow you can grow as a person, but the pain is always going to be there. That if today I turned around and said, you know what, I forgive what happened to my brother. Oh my God, he's a big man. He's grown so much. No, like, it doesn't mean that. It just means that I still want to deal with that no more. I just want to move away. Like, that's it.
Yeah, but you can't have peace of mind holding on to those.
But you can
type
find
of
it.
thoughts.
You can find it in some sort of way.
Can you truthfully find it though?
You can find it some sort of way. By moving away, you can find it. Do you know what I mean? You can find it by some sort of way. You know what I mean? But everybody wants peace. Everyone wants peace. But are we all literally peaceful? Are we all literally peaceful? People that have not even gone through certain things, are they literally peaceful?
But I'm talking about grief though, because I know I've lost my dad. I lost my dad to suicide, and I was angry for a long time. I was angry at him for leaving me. I was angry at the world. I was angry at my mum because I was like, you must have done something to drive him to it. Or I was angry at my family, like, oh, no one could see he was at the edge and prevented it. And now, me as a grown adult, I have found peace in
How did you
that
find the
situation.
Peace? I asked this because I'm still trying to figure out how I find peace.
Yeah.
So how did you find peace?
And what I'm saying is, it's not been easy, but I've found it through my faith with God. Like, we were talking about earlier about like praying and fasting. I do that, but I also like really work on my personal relationship with God. And I feel like that's the most important thing in life. Like, even when I was saying earlier, you can't give someone that power over you. There's no one in this world that can draw me out to make me act out of character that's from who I am. And that's the most powerful thing that you can have, is control of your emotions and your peace of mind. So that's why I said, I hear what you're saying. I understand where the man's coming from. Grief is a dangerous thing.
Carry on.
But it's a lot harder to forgive.
I found peace of mind. I have.
Yeah.
But it's just the pain. I found peace of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of how to deal with it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? But it's the pain.
Yeah.
And I just can't forgive of what happened, because when I think about the scenario and the situation, it was like, it was uncalled for. There was no need for it. You see what I'm saying? Because I could be sitting down, working on an album, and I'm in that studio alone. And I'm like, yo, what do you think of this? I can't even send it to you for you to give me the advice.
Yeah.
I just have to second guess what you will say. So every time I sit down and I make something new, you know what I say?
Yeah.
Because I'm left with this memory. That is shit.
Yeah. You know he's watching over you though.
So yeah, I know that. But that's what I'm left with.
Yeah,
I'm left with like, that is shit.
Yeah.
That is not even rare. So I'm always fighting to make something that he can say that is good. Because I'm never gonna get that is good.
Yeah.
So I'm always gonna get that is shit. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what you left me with.
Yeah.
But I found some sort of peace of mind by moving away, not being in certain, you know what I mean? And when I speak to God, God knows me better than I know myself. I don't even know myself like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't even know what I'm capable of, but I know that, things can go left, you know what I mean? But if God keeps me away, I'm rolling with him. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just me being real. So when the police officer did what he did to the man, and the father went back, I'm not gonna sit here and judge the father, because you know what? The father did what any father should do. Do you get what I'm saying? I believe, man, like, you gotta remember, America here, a lot of women and men lose children every single day, especially a lot of young black kids.
Yeah.
and they get killed a lot by the hands of the police.
Mm-hmm.
More time they don't even have no weapon on them. And it's like, oh, I was threatened for my life. Why? You're the one with the weapon. If I've got a gun on me, I'm secure because I know, yo, you move, I just clap you up. You know what I'm saying? So I've got the power in my hand.
Yeah.
I've got the power in my hand. So what am I threatened of? Yeah. What am I afraid of? I'm in control.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But people abuse their power. They didn't like him, just wanted to clap him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah, I hear it. I'm still gonna say though that I don't believe in an eye for an eye. I believe that you should know that God will deal with it. You should take it off your heart and don't take it into your own hands, because that can bring things onto you. Now he's spending the rest of his life in jail when he could be out, doing stuff in memory of his
life
son.
is already finished.
No, but he
His
could be
life was
doing
his
stuff
son.
in memory of his son though.
Do you know, you got to remember this as well. I want to say this, yeah. You know, I live only for my kids. I don't live for me. My kids have given me purpose to live. You see what I'm saying? I didn't want to live. I didn't care. When my brother was alive, I didn't care if I wanted to die. Because I felt like this world is bullshit. Like, what am I here for? Why am I going through all of this? Why am I witnessing all of these things? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you telling me this is what I chose? I couldn't have chosen this, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? So I live for my kid. If somebody takes away my kid, what is the purpose of me living? There's no purpose for me to live. Yeah. 100%. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's right. Kids aren't supposed to die before their parents, but it happens, unfortunately.
You know,
sometimes.
mothers
That's
and
life.
you see dads and mum, yeah, they become better because of their kids. When they look at that kid gives them the motivation and the drive. You know what I mean? This is why I say I love my black women, because, you know, I see the struggle they go through, because they put their time and work into, you know what I mean, they kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they stand up, they stand up and show up every single day. And when they feel tired and when they don't want to, but they still got to stand up and show up. And no matter what age that kid is, they're still going to stand up and show up. And when they have grandkids, they stand up even more for the grandkid than you know, because it's their legacy, it's the next generation. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No,
I know earlier you was just like, no, I'm not with the interracial relationships vibe. Like, I just want you to expand on that a bit more, because you was like, what was it you said? You was like, raw, they hate us or they don't like us like that.
No, she's trying to cancel me. She's trying to cancel me. I didn't say that.
Wendy, back me up, Carl. We were here.
Wendy, she's trying to cancel me, right?
Yeah.
It's the punch. Now, do you know what, yeah? If you're pro-black, yeah, like you said, if you're pro-black, yeah, pro-black means it's just pro-black. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do believe, I've got my own belief, I believe, yeah. Some, can you help me? Because the alcohol is gone right now. What's the right word? What's the right word to use right now?
Describe it to me. What are you looking for?
Interracial. Yeah? Sometimes, interracial couple. Sometimes I believe, yeah, like, they shouldn't mix. Do you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I believe that they shouldn't mix. But it depends. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It depends. If you know what I mean, if they find a connection with each other, let them find that connection. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like for me, it's just like I said, like, I'm just into black women. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And remember, I even said white guys, they like the fascination of just being with a black woman. Sometimes they just don't like, you know what I mean? But then you got some other white guys, they man them because they just are black. Like, they say, yo, I'm black. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I didn't hear that earlier, but
rah! Rah! You know what I'm saying? Rah! But I put it this way, yeah. I put it this way. I just see it as like this, yeah. Yeah. Put it this way. sometimes when you mix, you dilute the blood a bit. You know what I'm saying?
You sound like some of the people in my comments because my last episode was on that, and they're all like, yeah, going crazy, diluting blood and all that stuff.
You dilute the blood a bit, and I believe sometimes we should keep it how we keep it. Like, you know what I mean? Black people should be with black people, white people should be white people, Arab should be with Arab. But then again, living in a different world.
We are living in a different world.
We can all mix. You know what I'm saying? And mingle. You know.
No, I was just about to say. I was literally just about to say that.
Even one thing.
I was like, even black people like are mixed. Like, you take your ancestry test. Like, I took my ancestry test. A lot of us have different stuff in us anyway. Yeah.
You know what I found out?
What?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I can't believe my mom said this to me. My great grandmother was white. I was like, what? I said, okay. No, didn't it? Bro, I'm telling you.
But, no, I believe it. One of my friends...
my grandma, she's super light skinned. So I was wondering, why are you super light skinned like this?
No, I believe it.
You know what I'm saying? Why are you super light skinned like this?
Yeah.
But my great grandmother was white.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
How though?
No, because one of his parents is mixed race. That's the same with my friend. She's quarter caste.
Yeah. So how did it? But
I'm Caribbean, but technically I'm African because when I took my ancestry,
You're from Congo.
How?
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. In Jamaica, there's a lot of mixes. There's a lot of different people. In Congo, there might be people that stay now, but
No, the war, slavery. The slave trade. Yeah. Slave trade back then
was everywhere.
With the Belgium slaving the Congo. You know what I mean? Leopold, we don't call him, we just call you know what I'm saying?
So look at you, you're even family. So it's just like
I see where also, because I heard my grandma was serious. You know what I'm saying? She was a warmonger. I said, okay.
That's where you get from.
My white grandma she wasn't playing games. So, but you know what? You gotta remember, my state of mind is just different sometimes, but I don't mind it I don't mind the interracial, like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But when you're talking about pro-black, people that are pro-black,
different.
They have to stick with black, or you know what I'm saying? And keep it pro-black. But we're living in a different time. What is pro-black? Kind of thing. What is literally pro-black nowadays? You know what I mean? If somebody, but what I would say, some white people would not be able to understand your experience or your background, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
In the same way, you might not be able to understand their background. But when you lot do come together, you lot create a brand new background, brand new, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that. So, it's life.
I hear that.
I like life.
Right, now, I'm conscious of time, so I want to get to my next question, and I want to know kind of what made you start music?
Oh. No, you've been asking some good questions,
Thank you. I try, guys.
I can't even lie. But I think I used to just I can't say Michael Jackson. I can't say I just when I was young, I just liked music. I like music, and Tupac was like the first rapper that I felt like was my favorite rapper. But you see, it was DMX.
I love Tupac. He was a Gemini like me. Oh, DMX.
Yeah, DMX.
Okay, you mentioned him earlier.
Yeah, to me it was DMX. DMX is my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
I heard him expressing his feelings on tracks, and I wanted to do that.
I love that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I could turn around and say to you, a lot of people influenced me to wanting to do music.
Yeah.
But it was DMX. But then when I saw one of my friends writing the bars and he was spitting and he recording, I was like, bro, how did you do that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was fascinating. Everybody influenced me in some sort of way, but I will give it all to DMX. Because DMX was the one that made me like, let me do it now.
Yeah.
I want to do it now. So he's the one that made me pick up that pen, start writing on the pad. He's the one that made me do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I give it to DMX. You know what I mean? To express my feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not to be afraid to express my feeling. And who cares what anybody says? You know what I'm saying? As long as people see you and they know that you're real with it.
Yeah.
So it was DMX that influenced me when it came to music.
I love that. And just tell me, who are your top 4 UK rappers?
She said 4, not 5, you know.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to do 5 because I feel like
it's bait, innit?
Yeah, it's just like,
I like that.
We different over here on the Rich and Truth podcast.
I like that. Top
4.
You know, I can't give you top 4.
What?
But what I will say to you...
Don't cop out.
Oh, no. But I can't give you top 4. But what I will say to you, J Huss. I'm only going to give you the people that I really listen to.
Okay, yeah.
J Huss.
Yeah. I like J Huss, but he's gone missing. And I feel like he's
It
gone
doesn't
missing
matter how much
so
he
long.
misses. That to me, it doesn't matter how much he goes missing. But when he comes back different. And he's different.
What's your favourite J Huss song?
I couldn't even trust my life.
Oh.
Wait,
Wait, what one's that one? Is that the
is it the first album? How you gonna trash your life? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nah, like that is the tune. I put that song on repeat, for the whole week. That song was on repeat for the whole week. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my favorite song from J Huss.
Yeah.
Second, I will say Biz.
Oh, C-Biz?
Yeah.
But that's your friend though, isn't that a bit biased?
You have to
or do you genuinely rock with
you have
his
to remember,
music?
forget the friendship thing.
Yeah.
You see, when I first heard this guy rap,
Yeah.
I knew he had it. And you know what you lot hear right now? He's giving you baby food. Trust me. I've heard the potential. He's just giving you so little. He's not. He could be so lyrical.
Yeah.
He could be so lyrical. He can outbar a lot of. I will put him with Rex. I will put him with Rex.
Put him with Rex 3 too.
Trust me. You know why? You haven't heard that side of Biz. I
so
have.
What's
I've
stopping him from
I've got things.
there?
I've got tracks that nobody's ever heard of. Ever heard of.
Leak them.
You know, ever heard of. And believe me. But he just, you know what it is, yeah? People love the wave, so he just gives you like the wave. But you know Biz, yeah? You know when I first met Biz? He was a Nas type of rapper.
What, Conscious?
Yeah, he was a
Really?
Nas. What a lot of people don't know about Biz, yeah? He was a Nas type of rapper. A Nas type of rapper. He was so hard with it as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But people on the block didn't want to hear that. They wanted to hear some, so he gave them that. Do you know what I'm saying? He could be very lyrical. Trust me, like I put him up there. Do you know what I mean? And third one, I'll give it to ASB. I need him to come back in the game with another one. I just need one more. I need one more album. Give me an album.
Can I just say...
Yeah, I need to retire, but he needs to come out. What is he dealing with?
I feel like you're just naming your friends now.
No.
One thing I'm going to say, hold on, wait.
I said,
no,
you know what?
wait.
No.
Wait.
I said this to ASB before he was even my friend.
I think he's doing very well podcasting and let him keep doing that. But what I'm going to say is, with the C-Biz, right, I've listened to his songs. I've listened to, I think there's only 2 of his songs I've heard, which is, what's that? Whipping Up the Foil, which I think is his biggest hit.
Game is mine. Yo, she said,
yeah.
Whip up the foil. Yo. The game is mine.
Yeah.
yeah.
And,
yeah, go on.
Yeah, and...
Obsession.
Yes. How do you know? No, because listen, I'm not going to lie, this is a bit mad, right?
I knew she was going to say that.
No, listen, this is a bit mad because I was in the car one time with my friend and I heard it and I was like, what song is this? Why have I never heard this before?
Yeah.
And she was like, C-Biz. And I was like, oh my God, this is really good. But do you know what the funny thing is like, my favourite rapper is Nines. Like, he's my favourite. Obviously, whatever.
Why is he your favourite rapper? Why?
All right, let me tell you. I'm actually going to tell you.
Why is he your favourite rapper?
Because I know you had this question before and I'm going to tell you, like, you see, no, let me tell you. You see, no, listen, you know, no, I'm being serious.
Mind games. No, I'm joking. No mind games.
No,
this is real talk.
No, this is actually, I'm being serious. You see, there's special type of artists and he's very special. To me, you see, like, where music comes from. Like, we were talking about back in the days earlier where, you know, our black people, they used to sing to the Lord. They used to sing for, you know, their little bit of joy. To me, it's about music. music is a feeling. Music is about how it makes you feel.
Okay.
And when I put on the nines and I close my eyes, he makes me feel that shit. Whatever he's talking about, whatever he's describing, the way how he picks his instrumentals, the way how he flows.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, seriously.
I
like,
get the
no,
pad
I'm
moving
being
down to
serious.
Barbie.
Sorry,
And
rock
he
him, no,
tells her,
because
yo,
it.
trapper all day, yeah, trapper all day, yeah.
No, but he has some proper
on.
deep.
We give it to. Hey, I give it to him. I give it. I'm not biased. I think he's got good. I think he's got a few good songs.
No, he's amazing. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
Like, no,
Took it too far.
no.
Took it
I
too
think
far.
you are being biased because I feel like.
How?
And no, listen to me.
I listen. Hey, I'm gonna let me make this clear. Let me make this clear. I do listen to nines. I pay attention.
Okay.
I lock in. I do
because
music.
I feel like anyone that listens to nines, then no one has to question why does everything he's good. Just play his song, close your eyes, and that's it. You've got your answer right there and then in front of you. And I don't understand why everyone. No, I don't know why everyone compares him to Scraps because they're two completely different.
I know why. I know why I did.
No,
I know why I did. You're trying to send for me. You saw the ASB. You saw the ASB interview. You trying to send for me.
I'm not trying to send for you.
Trying to send for me. Listen. You see the way you like nine?
Yeah.
I like Scraps. I feel like Scrap was the first. In reality, I believe them. Okay, they've kind of similar because of the tone. The tone is very humble.
Okay, yeah.
Their tone is very, very humble.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? I like what Scraps says and the way he says it. I like it. You know what I mean? And I think Scraps is better than nine. That's my opinion.
I think Scraps is good. I definitely think he needs to work on his beat
nine.
selection. But I feel like his later projects have been better.
What do you think? Hold on, what do you think of the new album?
Of Scraps' new album?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's good.
Well, you like it?
I don't think it's a classic though.
You don't think it's a classic?
No.
I agree with you there.
I'll
be honest with you.
I think he's had mixtapes that are better.
It sounded like
than what he has.
Scrap. I like him as an artist and the music that he makes and everything here.
Yeah.
This project here that he brought out.
Yeah.
My opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt like it was a mixtape. And I know he can do much more better than that. I know that. I know when he's ready, like he can do. Maybe it was the pressure from the label because he was in the bin and he was coming out and he was trying to put songs together real quickly. Because you see, when you're trying to create art, when you know a lot of artists when they drop music, like their first project, the first project is always better than the second project because the first project took its time. You know what I mean?
First project, life up to that day.
Yeah.
Everything you live, feeling it for the first time.
Yeah, and you pick the right beats, you pick the right the right hooks and everything. You know what I mean? But I think he wasn't given the opportunity to for him. To me anyway, I feel like he wasn't given. But it was a good album.
Yeah.
But I felt like it was like a mixtape to me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And to me, Scraps' like best songs are like when he goes on like old school beats. Like
nah,
I love
man. See, why'd you not do that?
It's true.
Don't do that. Come on, man. Listen. Okay, I understand. You don't like when he did the Biggie tune.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. That's 10 out of. That's an amazing. That's a classic. That song's a classic. That's a UK classic.
Instead, give me another Scraps classic instead of that Biggie one. Give me another
one. Waiting, featuring Bianca. I've been waiting.
All right, so why'd you not always play? Why'd you not always play the one with Biggie? Like he's got more. Got more classics.
That's a classic. It's kind of like what's his name? Gigs, Talking the Hardest. No matter how
he's got bare more classic than Talking the Hardest now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, it's nostalgic. You want to hear that old school banger in a rave. You always want to hear it. I'm never ever gonna not want to hear that. Sneak Bowl, Touch a Button. I'm never gonna not want to hear that in a dance.
But they're nostalgic to you now. They were anthems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't nostalgic then. That's what
yeah.
The Biggie beat would always be nostalgic.
100%.
But both of them other tunes and gigs are not English beats. They're actually that's a Dr. Dre rhythm.
Yeah. That's and the Sneak Bowl one's a Yardie one.
Yeah, Touch a Button, no. But
so,
free vibes cartel,
so I just want people to just give Scraps the UK beat, not the Biggie classic beat. Because Biggie's already made it a classic. Now Scraps has made it a classic for the UK. You know what I'm saying, bro? Can you give me another, can you play a Scrap classic UK beat, that's his own. Do you know what I'm saying? That's his anthem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't even matter, Justo, because you said Northwest has the best rappers anyway.
Yeah, Northwest do have the best. Yeah, Northwest have the best rappers. Northwest have the best rappers.
Okay.
Northwest and West, they have the best rappers still. I'm not gonna lie.
Right, so
they bring a lot of flavors.
Just I'm gonna dare you to do something now if you're brave.
Go on, talk to me.
If you're brave.
I don't like being dead, but
Only if he's brave, he's gonna do it.
Go on.
I want you to drop a free what?
A freestyle?
Yeah, but a 16 off the dome. Obviously, I don't want to get.
Hey, mama nanga, hey.
Bomba club.
Bomba cedar, smoke my weeder.
We've had Justo speaking a lot of power this episode.
Oh my
guys.
God. I'm not even a freestyle like that. But
you gotta do it for the Rich and True podcast. You know, we gotta get that exclusive.
Oh my God, why would you do this to me? This is painful.
Do you want a bit more on punch to give you that?
Nah, your mum's already got me waved off. I think I might be like, yo, don't drink and drive, but drink and drive. Shit.
Obviously, I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm not going to play a beat, but I could do a little if that helps, or you could do it a cappella. Don't be a hater over there. Don't be a hater.
Listen. Oh my God, I can't believe she's doing this to me. I can't believe she's doing this to me right now. But yeah, let me see. Yo, you know what? She say, hold on. Right now, I got to be, yo. I'm talking to my personalities right now. Yo, drop a beat in my head. Drop the beat in my head. Go on, Billy, drop it, Billy.
You want me to drop a beat, yeah?
Hold on. Yeah, yo, Billy dropping the beat in my head. Hold on. Listen, I come from an old school era where we used to freestyle, right? Listen. Yo. She's gonna kill me.
Don't pay them not no mind. You don't shush in the back.
Oh my God. I can't even think right now, bro.
Just straight off the dome. Like, you ain't supposed to think. It's supposed to just flow. The ram's supposed to be making it flow.
Yeah, I'm an artiste.
You shush.
Je suis un artiste.
Come on, just... All right, just a quick...
Can you put me...
quick 12.
Can we get instrumental, please? Something.
Just let me beatbox. Yeah, copyright.
Sure
just let me beatbox.
That beatbox sounded like it was in year 1.
No, you actually right. Right. Okay. Shut up, you guys are ruining it.
Even the beats on beat. Hold on.
All right, I'm going to play you instrumental real quick and I'll just, we'll sort out the copyright next thing. All right, cool. Hold on. Yeah.
All right, cool. Let me just do it. Listen.
You're going to do a cappella, yeah?
Yeah, listen.
Love that.
Yeah, if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't it?
All right, cool. Let's go.
But just pay attention to the flow. Listen, no game, new game, cocaine, split brain. Same in the corner when I used to move weight. Now they look at me and say, yo, Jones, how you get that, bruh? I'm on the corner on the block when the boys that used to move that dirt.
Keep going. What are you talking about? Don't proper.
Used to move that dirt. Yo, still had it in my jeans when the feds used to roll by, try and stop me, stop and search. What, bruv, what are you talking about? You can't stop this work. How you come up on my block where I did that dirt? You see the way I give them boy. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Big up you, because freestyling ain't easy, yeah? And you're not off the dome, so I rate that, I respect that. And all you people that cop out and say, no, I'm not do it.
They're not going to do it.
So big up yourself.
Yeah, I had to try. I had to try things still.
Yeah, so big up yourself, yeah?
I'm an artiste. I'm an artiste.
All right, well, that's a wrap, okay? We've had the amazing Justo on the Rich and Truth podcast. I'm really grateful for you for coming through. I feel like it's been an amazing episode. I've learned so much more about you and I feel like you've been open and I love that. And it's been a pleasure having you. Have you got anything you want to promote here?
Thank you for having me. You know what I'm saying? Big up the session.
Don't know.
Pick up my boy ASB, one of the best rappers. You know what I mean? I don't know why he quit, you haters. Yeah. Pick up ASB podcast, all of that.
Yeah, big up Real Talk, True Stories.
Yeah,
for
Real Talk,
yeah.
yo.
And Uncovered Gems.
Lock into that. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what? Just look out for Marvin Road, innit? It's coming. No Days Off is out right now too.
Don't know. You guys make sure you go stream that.
Yeah, so thank you for having me though.
Yeah, thank you for
Hey,
coming.
your mum thing is mad. I need to get her on my show, you know.
Bad man, bad Jules. No, you don't want to get her on your show. She's too unruly. Please.
Yo, you know what? If it comes on my show, oh my God. It's gonna go
yeah.
mad.
No, yeah. I'll get you some. Yeah,
man,
yeah,
yeah. Hey,
yeah, no.
Some real truth is gonna be coming out. You know what I'm saying? This got me lit in like, what? Ricks might even crash out.
Oh yeah, big up Ricks. Don't think I was getting on to you today. I just had to, talk my piece, you know what I'm saying?
Ricks,
but just still had your back, you get
Come
me?
on, man. All the time, man. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wrap. All right.
Ra, 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 ra.